Okay, so just before I start this video really quickly, I would like to give a big shout out to FARMSIMMODS. I'll describe a little bit more about him in the video very briefly, but this man right here is probably one of the best mod reviewers I've seen out there. He's very frequent on his uploads, as you guys can see. He likes to check out some of the newest and latest and coolest mods, a lot of which are trucks, but a lot of the times they can be whatever it might be, so be sure to give this guy a sub. I actually kind of made him my sort of advisor on these things. He's very well proven. He's done a couple of my reviews, and he just does a very thorough job. Always links him down in the description. So please go check this guy out. He is worth it. Well, top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Man Buck, and welcome to the mod release of the 2004 Monte Carlo SS and regular model. So this car is fairly basic, to say the least. Right now, I am currently driving the SS version of the car, and the one that's behind me with the follow me right now is the base model. So we'll pull over at my little shop where I keep all my stuff on the landscape series, and we'll take a peek at these things. As you guys can technically see, the inside of the car, it's detailed, but it's nothing too fancy. It's just kind of it's just a nice little car, to say the least. When it comes to what this car has to offer, what it is also all about is working speedometer, working RPMs, fuel gauge works, and then the temperature as well as the other two dash needles, they also work. I have all the dash lights when it comes to turn signals, hazards, all your light patterns. The dashboard also lights up at night, so you'd be able to see all this. The needles also light up as well, so very, very nice. And as you can see in the back, the car's lights actually do light up. But we're just kind of rolling in here. I'll give you guys a quick little insight of what this is. We also have a working clock on the dash, as well as in essence, what would be your miles, but hour gauge on the center console, so on the cluster, I mean. But we'll pop out here and we'll just take a peek at what this car has to offer. Alright, so getting into technically the first part of the segment, as I stated, this is the base model Monte Carlo. As you can technically see, it does not have any of the SS badging. It's literally just the Monte Carlo. And then the SS model has, of course, the SS and then the supercharged SS badge on the side of the door. This car does not have the spoiler, but this one does. All the store options on this thing are, when we hop in, car is going to be labeled under the car's category. And you can find it right here, 2004 Chevy Monte Carlo. The thing about it is that the car is listed as $0, but when you hop into it, kind of like the Mustang, the price itself works off of the engine. So right now, there is no LS option in this car. It's just the 3.8 liter 3800 Series 3. You have the base one, which is where the one car has it. And then the SS, which gives you the supercharged badge, goes from 180 horsepower to 240 horsepower. The base model can go 111, and the big model can go 120-ish, 124, maybe 130, I can't remember. Design color, that controls your mirrors, but I basically just did that because of the fact I wanted the mirrors to be black, as I noticed that on a lot of Montes, their mirrors were black, but I saw one of them that was yellow, and they both shared the same color mirrors, so either way, that's all that is. It's got the same color palette as the Mustang, so feel free to enjoy kind of tuning around. The color I have on the car out there currently is Daytona yellow with the black mirrors, ebony black. So it looks pretty nifty, but for the design that's down here, this allows you to put on the spoiler in the back, which in reality all Montes should have the spoiler. I don't know why they even remotely thought about putting them without it on there. But also, I did, as you saw in the other car, you can't have license plates. So that is another option, but it's just plates, or you can get both. It's just, I didn't really feel like adding an extra couple configurations to making it all jamboree, like, you know, all my other mods. It's just plain and simple. You can get spoiler, or you can get nothing, spoiler, plates, or both of them. But it's just a very basic little car. I love this little thing. It's a great economy car. It doesn't serve any function whatsoever in a farming game, but you know what? I really don't care, because I like this style of Monte Carlo. I specifically love the taillights on these things, and if you guys have not heard yet in the video that I just did yesterday, you can check this video up in the top right-hand corner, and I will say this again, but please be sure to check out FARMSIMMODS, as he channel, again, up in the top right. He does great reviews of all public mods that come out, and I have actually made him technically one of my personal advisors to this, so whenever I have a mod come out, if he enjoys it, he's more than happy to review it, and I'll send it to him. So give the guy a subscribe, give the guy a like. He does a lot of great work. Gives great reviews of all the mods, of anybody's, of any kinds, whatever's hot, what's new. He's the man to check out when it comes to finding stuff. He always links them down at the bottom. And pretty much after that, I'll just kind of give you guys a hoedown of what else it looks like on the outside. So light patterns, you have your basic low beams, your high beams, and then the fog lamps that'll come on. In the rear, I'm not sure how these lights, I tried so hard to find a video how the lights work on these things, but I do know that the bottom ones light up, and I also made so the top ones light. That middle brake bar, that lights up when you step on the brakes, so I can probably take this for a spin once we fire it up, which I'll explain that too. But your turn signals, they're the top left and the top right, and then on the front, there's obviously the orange. And your reverse lights, they're right there. And with the startup of the exhaust, I took some real fun pride in this one because the car is the 3800 Series V6. My car is a 3800 V6. Only issue is that this is a Series 3, mine's a pre-Series 1. So the next generation, which would have been 1991, is when they put the Series 1 engine in the car. So either way, the car does have the sounds of a V6, and it's kind of fairly aggressive. So if you guys want to know what my car sounds like, you can download this car. That is my physical car that I drive, except it's an Oldsmobile Tornado. So for anybody who is asking if this was my car, it is not. I do, however, have the model from BUCH'D, which is the solid Wendover or something. It looks almost identical to my car, and I'm going to see if I can in-game that, and then I will have my car. But I already have the sounds ready to go. So it's a basic car. I love this thing, and I'll show you guys at least the brake pattern so you guys can see all of that. See? Just lights up, and then there's your reverse lights. The car is it's just subtle. It's not one of those annoying sounds when you gun it like a lot of some of my other cars. I really want to change the sounds on my Mustang, so possibly expect maybe an update to that car, as well as maybe a few other things that I'll do, but this is just a basic little review of these cars. I wanted to get you guys these out. I've heard this was a mod from GTA 5, which I had no idea until somebody pointed that out, and I looked it up. But I actually ran across this model full-fledged by accident when I was just scrolling through trying to look for some rims for some stuff, but it's got basic street tires, probably closer to summer, maybe all year long tires, but it's just a basic little car. If you guys like to have just some basic cars to drive around the game in that are pretty decent quality and not a lot of room, the file's only 17 megabytes, I believe, this is the car for you guys. It's just fun. I love these things. So please enjoy. We have working gas pedal, working brakes. Links down in the description down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe for more content. And if you guys did not hear in the last video as well, I am going a little bit more full-time YouTube as well as modding. I finally decided to plant my foot in the ground and kind of listen to sort of my calling that I'm taking this over for graduation when I graduate school. So I'm hoping that I can do a little bit more content for you guys. I'll be working a lot more with Grant. And until next time, and until the next mod review, landscaping series, and Wood River is going to make a return. I will promise you guys this. I will promise it to you. Wood River will make a return. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until our group decides to change maps, since I, for one, am just kind of over the Flint Hills map, and just you guys all know the scenario that went down for that. No hard feelings towards the company. I will respectfully not say their name because of the fact they wish I'd discontinue it. So you guys all know which one I'm talking about. But either way, I'm gonna try and get my stuff together, try and get everything going. It might be a little slow, maybe till midway through June, because I got some stuff I gotta take care of when it comes to just family events and whatnot. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Please be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You already know who is in it, and that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.